Hey, hi! Hello everybody and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I am delighted to be back here with you today with a newer one to the channel. This is a game called Into the Necrovale, and I want to give a gigantic thank you to the developer of the game for giving us an early look at the early access version of the game. Folks, this is going to come out into early access on January 26th. So as we look at this one, let's keep that in mind. The game could have things added to it along the way, but this is an action roguelite dungeon crawler, and boy, they bring the dark and the creepy all together in the best way. I've done a run here and there, and I'm having a great time with it. You're gonna see the inspirations right away. The dev let me know that they were very inspired by games like Diablo, and that caught my attention, and Magic the Gathering, and that caught my attention even more, being a huge Magic the Gathering fan myself. Path of Exile, love that game as well. So what we have here is a dungeon crawler that is packed with loot. It is a loot festival, and I'm really enjoying that aspect of it. We also have that hub area that we started in, and we'll explore that a little bit more after this expedition. Let me show off the loot situation here. So we've got these stats over here. We've got some equipment that I have picked up along the way. You'll notice I have not found an armor yet or boots. We just picked this up. Potions are more effective. Potion effect plus 50%. That's outstanding. And then on top of that, we have this very ominous tracker for hope. And hope is kind of this resource that we can both gang and lose and transfer to others to build hope in some of the NPCs that we're running into. Floppy coif. Let's check that out, shall we? Uncommon hat. Potions last a lot longer but aren't as effective. Interesting. I like this one a little bit more. You will sometimes evade attacks, so we're going to keep the oiled hood on here. Let's go to the cloister. If you look in the lower right, oh, this is interesting. What do we have here? The harlot. So you can give hope, but I don't have the requisite 8 hope that this is going to take, so we're just going to chat for now. Hey, all right, that was pretty great. And now we have a new acquaintance. So that helped build up, but we are still in a gloomy state. It depletes while fighting your way through the Necrovale, but when gone, you will suffer significant consequences. I don't know what those are. Is it a curse of some kind? Is it gonna affect our stats? I'm really not sure. I guess we'll just have to try and go deeper into the Necrovale. Now, similar to Tiny Rogues, a lot of these rooms are just encounters where you're fighting waves of enemies so far. I also have a power move that I can trigger that utilizes this power meter over here. And we build that up, and then we spend it to pull off that move, of course. Ooh, a dagger. Let's maybe take a look at the dagger and see what we got going here. So this does 20 damage, 2 attacks per second. Then, of course, we've got the power move. Ooh, throw a fan of piercing daggers. So it's faster, and apparently it's going to give us a projectile capability. Let's try that. I'm going to head us towards the Effigy. We'll see what happens here. Okay. F to pay respects. Or we could improve the Effigy for 1 hope. Let's do that. Oh, I think I had to hold it a little bit longer. Okay. All right, we did the thing. Blessing received. You will better resist despair. Okay. I mean, I suppose that's good, right? Despair being a bad thing. Being able to resist it would be good. All right, I think the dagger is looking good here. Oh, I like that too. I'm also holding a shield that I can proc here and do some blocks. You can kind of get a feel for the rhythm of these nasties by looking at the reticle that closes in right before they're going to let off an attack. I like that system. Ooh, we got something called sanguine fluid. All right, let's take a look at that. Where did it go? Oh, I think it went over here. There we go. A small taste of the vital essence restores a bit of health. Okay. Well, we're doing pretty good on health right now, 96 out of 101, so we'll hold off on spending that for the moment. It looks like there's still some nasties in the area, the hopeless, as it were. I love the look of this game. I think it's got a really neat art style to it. It seems to play well. I'm still definitely trying to learn the rhythm of the game. But that dagger throw is really nice. Bulwark shield. Okay, hey. Let's maybe give that a look. Increases your poise, but slows poise recovery. Block mobility plus 10%. Poise plus 20%. But poise recovery is down. Well, let's go ahead and throw that on there. Let's see. Okay. You kind of have to hold it for a moment before it's raised. So it's a matter of getting a feel for the rhythm. Pray to the mother. Yes, let's do that. Helm of Command. And we got some health back. And I think we can break this. Oh, cool. All right, so we got another 20 hope, which is great. Now we're in a calm state. And let's take a look at this. Helmet of Command. Your attacks are larger and reach farther. Oh, that's perfect for the dagger. Let's do that. Throw that on there. Plus, it's yellow. I'm assuming that's a higher rarity. Oh, uncommon and rare. All right, perfect. Speaking of Magic the Gathering, right? Okay, so then we have this map, and I think that means that we've gotten through this dungeon in particular, and that's going to take us back to this hub area. We've got a merchant that we can interact with. Maybe. Yeah. What am I doing here? What a waste. I lost everything. It was just jealousy, nothing more. That's what they don't tell you. They love your success until it surpasses their own. And so then we can give this NPC hope. I'm gonna keep my hope to myself for just a second. And apparently that's gonna open up other things. Very similarly to this, it looks like we can open up even more NPC interactions by bringing these hope globes and using them to unlock doors, just like you would in real life, right? So let's go back to the Necrovale dungeon and see if we can do another run here. I went to the first dungeon when we had the 0 hope stones, but we've opened up the second level here, and so I think we should try that out. Stronghold. Figure we'll start with some thrown daggers. Oh, we got a new enemy type in the area, don't we? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Perfect. Gotta build up some more power. All right, so let me just say that the level of challenge definitely stepped up. If you consider where the health was most of the time in that first stage of the dungeon, it is no longer there. But that's okay, because we've got health potions, and let's see. So this provides a health steal benefit, and this just gives us the health. So let's go ahead and use this. How do we use it? Shift. Okay, got it. Perfect. Wondering if we're going to get some better loot in this area. That would make sense. I probably should have tossed some of this stuff in to my stash as well, which is quite small, but that's okay. Because now we're going to have to trade some stuff out, I think, along the way. Oh, interesting. All right, we don't have the 4 hope that the Mystic requires, but we'll go ahead and chat. I was kind of hoping he was going to sing, like the harlot. Long have I sat motionless, pondering, a sailor on the infinite ocean, much wisdom I have accrued. Speak with me, and I will impart the blessings of my wisdom upon you. Okay. Wisdom of wind, unique wisdom. With this wisdom, you move more quickly, speed plus 20%. Cool, so maybe passives sit up here? All right. Back in the slums again. I don't know about you, but I really appreciate the type of lore that gets driven by NPCs and situations in the game where it's not quite clear whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, and you just have to keep playing to learn more. Dull Ember. I think I've gone and run out of room, haven't I? Upgrades an item to quality level 1 at the forge. Yeah, so we don't have access to the forge yet because we don't have enough hope crystals to open that up. So we're gonna maybe just pitch some stuff. I think we're done using this. Should probably look into... Oh, geez. All right, we're gonna go up here. Pitch them, they just floated right back to us. All right. Let's pop that over there. Now we'll grab the Dull Ember. I think those are going to be valuable. But I liked that about the Dark Souls games. The Joy of Life. Heal effect plus 50%. Where would that even go? Okay, that would take place of this. Well, I like the critical chance plus 10% a little bit better. Let's go Shrine of Generosity. Ooh. Oh, that looks interesting. Now let's make room for that. I guess we'll take this off for now. Let's see what the axe looks like. Swings out a path in front of you. Damage 40. Attacks per second 1.5. Bowl your way through enemies as a power move. That sounds cool. And it's a blue on top of it. Look, it's a little bit slower. And by a little bit, I do mean a lot. But it does 40 damage. I mean, that's pretty significant. I want to take that right over to the rat's nest. Find an escape from the endless rats. Find the exit, escape the endless rats. Okay. Well, this is a slightly different challenge, isn't it? Oh, wow. Well, we get something interesting there. Stinger Spear. Wow, okay. I feel like we should go over there and grab that, but you know what? We're not going to have the room for it, are we? Okay, does it pause if I go to my inventory? It looks like it does. So let's remove this. Let's grab that. All right, perfect. I like this. It's kind of a maze and a race against time because these guys are just going to keep coming at us, of course. Wow. I played the demo of this game very recently. The demo is still out there as far as I'm aware. And when the dev reached out, the timing was so good because I knew exactly what the game was. And I said, oh man, you've made my day here. Really excited to check this out. If you like what you see, please get out there and wishlist the game. It helps these independent developers so much. And that way, when the game does come out in early access, they could have even more visibility on Steam. Which, my goodness, is just an infinite hallway of great games to play. And it makes it hard for these indies to stand out. Astrid's Lullaby. Oh, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? Let's take this helmet and put it over there. Let's grab this and see what it is. Okay, gain hope when starting a level. Hope per level +1. Ah, that is interesting. Where would that go? So that would take over our critical chance plus 10%. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So let's go to the prison. All right, well, that looks nice. The Wretch. Hold G to give hope. Ha ha ha, you can feel it, can't you? Moment by moment, the despair building and growing, feeding on you like a leech. Only a matter of time before it becomes too much and you lose it. No one is immune from this place. No one escapes. Well, we'll see about that. Why don't we give this wretch a little bit of hope? He sounds like he needs it. +1 affection. Baha! Hope is but a joke. The punchline will find you soon. Go fetch some gold like a pig, rooting for mushrooms. We are all swine, and I thank the Father for that. Interesting. Oh, okay. All right. And give us some gold here? Perfect. So I bet as we give this guy more and more hope, we're going to continue opening these doors, and eventually we'll get to see what's down there. Cool. Some things to look forward to. The Innocent's Path. Shepherd the innocent to safety. Oh, boy. Please help me, stranger. I can't do this alone. And we have another style of challenge here. This is neat. And apparently we can heal the innocent for 10 hope, which I don't think I want to do that. We'll, hey, look, we're going to give the old college try, right? What did What did the Russian boxer say in Rocky 4? If he dies, he dies, right? Things happen, right? We'll do the best we can. Okay. You know, as long as health pops out of these every once in a while, I think they're worth hitting. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's the special on it. That could be quite nice if something is actually in the way. There we go. Okay, I think I need some health. If we've got something like that. Let's go ahead and use this. And now I've got lifesteal. Oh, I think we did the thing. Thank you, stranger. Please take this. Okay. Heal. Right, we don't want to... Okay. We need to open up a spot. Let's move this. We'll take that. I hope there's a way to increase... Oh, look at this. When you do damage, you heal yourself and gain... Oh, and you gain despair. Oh, I don't want to gain despair. Oh, boy. Well, we're going to just keep that. This is interesting. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a build where despair ends up being a good thing somehow, right? I mean, there are 300 unique items in the game, and they're going to be adding even more throughout early access. All right, what do we want to change out? Potion duration plus, yeah, let's do that. We'll take that. Let's see what the short sword looks like. Okay, it's all right. Temple of Hope. Ooh, we're gonna get some hope. This is good. Wow, is that a rare bow? Now that's cool. Let's put that out there. We'll grab this bow. And wow. Burning shots. Oh, that's outstanding. Okay. 20 hope. Well, actually a total of 40 hope. We're still gloomy. Okay. Can we pray again? Okay, your prayer was not heard. Cheers to you anyways. I've got a dark roast to line up to these dark dungeons that we're going through, and look at that, we've made it through this next stage, leading us towards the Necrovale dungeons. I'm excited. All right. We're gonna try and open up an opportunity to chat a bit more with this merchant and perhaps activate the merchant. Because it'd be great to be able to sell. Oh, thank you, stranger. There's no sense in sitting around moping, I guess. I lost everything when I was sent here, but I suppose I can sell a few trinkets. What's the harm? Have a look. Oh, that's really neat. Look at this, and now we can sell stuff too. So, of course, we're going to sell this. And we'll sell this. Sell that. And then we can open up all kinds of slots. This is going to be a fun game to play, and I'm so delighted that we have the opportunity to see it early. Folks, again, this is a game called Into the Necrovale. This is an action roguelite dungeon crawler that you're probably going to want to have on your radar screen if you didn't already. I will include a link in the video description. in case you'd like to go out there and wish list it. I'd appreciate it if you did. I love helping these indie developers out, and I know they would appreciate it also. This will be out January 26th in early access. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out. If you want to see more of this game, just let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, do me a favor and leave a like on the video. It'll help others see this one and get a dose of this game if they haven't come across it yet. We'll do this again sometime soon. We'll get together, we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every single time out here. And you know what? We'll give away a video game at least once a week, but gosh, probably more often than that because of the awesome support from folks like you. Take care. We'll see you again soon.